Hello, welcome back to the Outer Worlds. It's aproustian. I am back in the exploitation reserve, looking for the profit. Oh, one thing I noticed at the end of last time when I was going through my inventory in the ship was that I didn't just save the milking mechanical and get money for it. I also got the Utter Buddy, the science weapon. Look at this. Okay, one-handed melee, staggers. Used to tighten a specific hard-to-see bolt on Happydale Farms milking assemblies. This wrench is strongly magnetic. Just stick it near the bolt and the wrench seats itself. Which is incredible. Oh, I don't think I'm using it. But that's okay. It is still pretty great. Okay. So what I am here for is finding the productivity queen, the prophet of profitability, I guess. Yeah, regarding her involvement with Halcyon Helen's murder. Runs her seminar retreats out of an extreme productivity camp deep in the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Okay. So that's where I'm headed. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the road, I guess. See where it takes me. Byzantium tourist, cool. It's nice seeing people who are not murderous towards me. Always appreciate that. Candy canyons. This place is so interesting. It's like it's supposed to be, you know, touristy Disney-ish or something, but then they've got all these feral animals and stuff, so like it went a little bit Jurassic Parky over here or something. A pocket watch. Oh dear. These canids.
Candy Canyon? Is that because we taste like lollipops to raptidons?
Thank you. Right? Like what is this? This looks like something for children to play on. You know what?
Together.
Whoops! Hello, little guys. Wrong button. My buddy, where have you gone? Okay.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, got it. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. I think there were more bodies, right? These are just the big ones? Weren't there the little guys? Oh, they've just... That's why. Getting spoiled by Mass Effect where I don't have to loot the bodies. What is this? Yeah, like, they've got, like, fake cactuses and pumpkins and... Right? Like... So strange. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to where I'm supposed to go first, and then I will explore this whole place more. Abandoned Rizzo's bunker. Seminar. Okay, so she's got her posters there. Alright, well, let's see what this place is
If
about.
this is a cult, who am I kidding? It's a cult. Hold your judgment until you meet them. Some of my best friends were from Graham's camp.
Indeed. Sorry, Graham. Daily schedule. Awaken. Praise the prophet, listen to the prophet. 7 hours, oh my god. Sweathouse meditation. 2 to 2:02 lunch. 2:02 to 4 hot cold training. Stomach purging. Dinner, stomach purging. Medical attention. Clean the retreat. Meetings by prophet. Free time, 1 minute. Self-flagellation or meditation on productivity, followed by no food next day. Sleep. Yeah. This is not quite what I expected. Yeah, cult-like seems completely correct. Okay, stealing, and none of it's worth stealing. So I'm not gonna stress that. Just seeing if there's anything interesting or anything that pings my investigative gun, whatever that was called. Okay, and also this is clearly not the way to go. I missed a door. There's the door I missed. Okay, because that's where I came in. Yeah, okay. You guys have yurts, I guess. A vending machine. Okay. Oh, sure. Oh, they do have hot coals. Oh my god. I mean, I guess they must. Okay, I'm gonna sell some stuff while I'm here. Oh, a terminal. New message. Oh, if you're in search of a seminar, speak to the Prophet of Profitability directly. Messages on the terminal are private. Should you read them, your humors may be thrown off balance. Is your curiosity worth the loss of profits? Yes. Oh, shit. From Ruth Bellamy, huh? I've talked with my agents. They've told me that what I said about your seminars, i.e. not taking them, actually lost you about 30% of your revenue over the next 3 months, with future losses projected. When I said I wasn't much interested in attending, I didn't realize that it hit you quite as hard as it did. Guess that's the price of stardom. Everyone listens a little extra to everything you said. Hoping if you've got space that I might be able to attend one of your sessions today as a means of apologizing. I know that notice is hoping you can fit me in without too much inconvenience. Hey, Prophet, Whitaker here. I wanted to ask how that mix of herbs, quote unquote, I was skeptical about using them for meditation purposes, but hell, what do I know about productivity? Said, be sure to remember what I told you. Don't cut the herbs asymmetrically, hampers the texture. Don't leave them out in the sun, and for the law's sake, make sure you keep the smoke doses small. Last thing you want is to accidentally send somebody into a coma, or worse, kill them. Be smart, Whitaker. The other attendees of Tripling Profits Through Transcendentalism and I have reconvened, and we're all in agreement. Your seminars are simply top-notch. We've seen a 0.5. They've missed the zero before the decimal, and I hate them already. Increase in each of our businesses in total profits since we attended your seminar together. Of course, with the price of materials, shipping, and other costs involved, it boils down to more of a 0.1% increase, but an increase is an increase. At the Grand Colonial, you simply must let us drinks. Thanks to you, we certainly have the bits for it. Okay. Well, I guess the prophet herself must be this way. Oh, I went around the wrong way. Inside the big yurt. That actually makes the most sense. Okay, here we go.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Detected nearby, you say? Okay, I saw... Oh.
Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health.
Ears? Burning these would generate some pretty toxic smoke.
Side effects from extended exposure include dizziness, nausea, and unconsciousness. Additional likelihood of organ shutdown and/or death.
Tasty herbs. The herbs are difficult to chew. The flavor is less bitter than you would have expected. It's woodsy, like Tripicale, with a singed aftertaste. It's actually slightly better tasting than our average can of salt tuna, though so are most boots.
Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome: decapitation. Slight possibility of calculation error.
Yep. Okay. Can you analyze the chemical these herbs are treated with, now that I've already tasted it?
Analyzing. Complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax.
Oh god. Regretting tasting it. What would these most likely be used?
Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined.
Alright, let's make a note of it, move on. Yeah. Hi, lady. Give me a second. I see Dissident Queen, Chapter 1! Halsey and Helen battles a lingering foe in a seedy bar. Halsey and Helen and Typhon Tim spoke in quiet tones about their next course of action, their voices soft beneath the din of the bar. The duo had just finished the last of the paperwork on Helen's latest project. Excuse me, it's morning, I keep yawning. Anyways. Filing precise reports always raised her spirits. Oh god. The trails led us here, and I suspect it will lead us no further. As soon as we dissident's monster, said Helen, a characteristic grin on her face. Let's hope your hunch is correct, Tim murmured, for I suspect their agents will not be far behind us. As if brought on by Tim's supposition, a frightful voice suddenly thundered through the room. Near the door loomed a giant and blood-stained man, looking for all his worth like he had fought his way through a Mantiqueen's den. It was Max, sir, a well-feared dissident stooge, and he held 2 Spacer's Choice-laced pistols in his greasy hands. Well, we can't be too concerned then, right?
Fruitful and productive welcome, sister. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival?
I'm looking into the murder of Halsey and Helen. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Certainly. But first, I'd love to interest you in one of my productivity seminars. We'll free you of those potential hampering humors in a heartbeat.
Uh-huh. Didn't Halsey and Helen say you were a hack?
Absolutely not. Any statements by Miss Helen about us were blown out of proportion and altered by the media. In fact, she quite recently... excuse me. I seem to be remembering something that never happened. Whatever the case, I'm sure her speech about us was all a misunderstanding. With that said, I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty, nasty humors hampering your potential.
Okay, so Helen came here to a seminar. You accidentally gave her too much smoke and she got sick from it. That's what happened? I'll play dumb. Humors? I don't think I understand.
As science has taught us, the body is made up of two things, flesh and humors. These humors are semi-fluids that, when improperly balanced, may cause you to function inadequately. By signing up for my seminars, you can balance these humors for only mildly inordinate and repeat payments. Cancellation is subject to repercussions.
Uh-huh. Oh my god. I kind of wish I brought Vicar Max with me for this conversation, but...
No, I assure you, we all bathe semi-regularly. That's probably just the compost heap we have our customers, seminar visitees, lie in. It promotes freeing oneself from one's body. But of course, no one need subject themselves to such repercussions if they don't cancel. Regardless, can I interest you in a seminar?
No. I've got a murder to look into.
Yes. I understand the pressure of one's employment all too well. We've lately been looking into more ways to bolster the retreat stock of bits. But you needn't worry about how this little conversation is affecting my livelihood, sister. Please, take your time. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, sister. How might I assist?
I'm gonna ask you some questions about how St. Helen. Please answer truthfully.
Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care to know?
You and Helen didn't get along, I hear.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills.
Did you contact Helen after you left the Grand Colonial?
I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
I read your terminal. I'd think real carefully before you lie to me again.
Well, I suppose that does complicate things.
Yeah,
Whatever
you
the
should have that
case,
stuff under
I didn't care to
password.
mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters.
You've got some interesting herbs in here.
I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, sister. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know.
They seem toxic. Toxic enough to potentially kill someone.
None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else?
You said you had no further interaction with Helen before her death, right?
Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her.
I know Helen was here.
Well, I suppose that does complicate things. Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention
Okay.
Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters.
I guess that's all. Well, she still has the... I did this.
Welcome back, sister. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, sister. How might I assist?
Can I ask questions?
Yes. I suppose we can talk about her some more. What would you care to know?
I thought I asked everything. Where were you at the time of Helen's murder?
Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest. In fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since I arrived several weeks ago. Bad energies, you understand.
Huh, okay. Talk about
I
something
hope you
else?
now realize that
Oh,
I
okay,
had
good.
nothing to do with Helen's demise.
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna investigate the alibi. Okay.
Hello. Welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced. Least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you?
Retreat.
If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities and practices for calming the ill humors strangling your potential. Sit for hours in our sweat house and sweat them out. Or stand amidst burning coals and feel your
Stand.
productive inhibitions burn away. And
Guys.
remember, think positive. Positivity equals productivity equals profitability.
You don't stand on the hot coals, you walk across them so that you don't... Anyways, do you know the Prophet well?
Of course, I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart, and even have some variations of my own, such as the quintuple daily stomach purges.
Ugh.
She's promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon. Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now. I'm sure it's gonna happen anytime now.
Oh dear. For a positivity disciple, you sound a little less than enthused.
Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now. I mean, it
kinda
might
love
be
her.
nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper.
Was hired to look into Halcyon Helen's murder. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
The Prophet had some kind of feud with Halcyon Helen, right?
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were.
Who was it?
I'm actually not entirely certain. It was a surreptitious visit that stood out because it was surreptitious. Whoever it was must have paid the Prophet quite a lot to keep things quiet. At least that's the only reason I can think of for intentionally keeping things so hush-hush.
Have you noticed any unusual behavior?
Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently. A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day.
Uh-huh. Where were you at the time of the murder?
I was here, at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet, who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually.
She will not. That's all for now.
Certainly. Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious.
Oh.
I noticed the Prophet dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
Uh-huh. I knew it. You're sure it was a body?
I think so. Had the right size and shape.
Could you have brought this information forward a little earlier?
I could have, but I generally don't have the time or energy to leave the reserve to contact anyone. Plus, there's always the possibility that I'm mistaken. The Prophet hasn't been herself lately, but if I misinterpreted the situation and reported her improperly, I'd ruin my chances for opening my own wing of the retreat.
I'll look into it. Yeah, that sounds like somebody, Helen probably, got, had the bad effects from those drugs. Yeah, I could steal stuff, but none of it's really worth stealing. But I am gonna look around a little bit more. Disciple. Those are bits. Okay, none of it's yellow vodka. That's, I mean, or, yeah. Come on, come on. Ah, damn. You'll know if it were yellow, Spectrum yellow, then I'd steal it. Tempting. Can always use mag picks, but I think I have enough. Why is there red on my radar? Anything else to read or examine? Did I go in here already? I did. Didn't I? Maybe. All these rooms kind of look the same. Oh. Are you Spectrum yellow? Oh, fine. I mean, I'll still take it. So they are having slug problems here too, huh?
I just wanted to make you smile.
Huh. There's a lot more to this place than I was expecting. I mean, I guess it was originally like this whole Rizzo's thing. Survey notes. The world is beautiful beyond compare. I can see colors I never imagined existed. The sky has a voice and it's singing to me. I see the truth now. I see everything so clearly, so perfectly. The storms of Eridanos are notes in a great cosmic orchestra. The stars are the choir of the universe. Every word they sing is joy. I can't seem to stop smiling. I don't want to stop smiling, ever. Okay. Oh. Chief of the Savages' severed index finger? Ooh. Ooh. The index finger of the Chief of the Savages bitten off by his followers as they finally turned on him, as dissidents always do. Not wanting to permanently injure then celebrity Spencer Woolrich and lacking the resources to create an artificial finger for the scene where it was lost, the director of Terran Monarch had security remove the index finger of one of Woolrich's understudies. You now hold it in your hand. I feel like maybe they could have made a prop. I feel like even if it's not a very good prop, you could probably just make a prop. Okay. Huh. R&D communications terminal. Last entry. Dr. Amir Zhao, this is to inform you that Rizos has been notified of your expiration due to one or more of the following causes: violent physical trauma, accidental encounter with local fauna, severe physiological reaction to company adjacent products, destruction of company property. After careful review, Rizzo's Office of Human Resources has approved the dissolution of your indenturement contract. In accordance with Rizzo's company law, your closest living relatives will be rewarded the following: one regulation size crate of Rizzo Spectrum Brown to be delivered within 6 to 8 weeks of product launch. Please note, as a gesture of gratitude for your service, your shipping and delivery fees have been waived. Your work on behalf of Rizzo's Geological Survey team has proved invaluable in the development and upcoming launch of Rizzo Spectrum Brown. Thank you for being part of this Rizzo's family. Automated message. Oh my god. Access user records. Data corruption detected. Uses records inaccessible. Now generating user report. Error report corrupted. Failsafe protocol activated. Now dumping memory contents. Successful. Access? Yes. Memory contents. Okay, that's a whole... Oh, isolate passcode. Hack 65. Sure. Covel 4620. Memorize the passcode. Interesting. Okay, well now I have a passcode for something. I don't know what. Huh.
I'd have just broken it.
That would work too, Nyoka. This is so interesting, because I was not expecting a place like this. Okay, I used it. Sealed. Maybe I come back here? Oh, right, I have to wait for the friggin' elevator. Oh my god. One of these days. Also, Nyoka's voice actress is the new voice actress for Ikora in Destiny, and it's pretty awesome.
Here we go.
Oh gosh. Where the heck are we? I am like, what? Oh wow, there's this whole... I don't know if that's an exit or what. Huh. Well, alright, let's explore this. I guess. Oh goodness.
In for it now.
I love this gun. It is ridiculous. And I love it. When I just need massive damage, there's just nothing better. Okay. Okay. I was like, I'm not impeded, am I? No. I was just, drunk or something. Okay, so that was some kind of egg pod thing. That's disconcerting. I wonder if plot stuff will bring me back here later. Maybe. That's okay. Right now I just want to explore. Is there anything else over here? I did kill this guy down here. Oh. And then I ran back up where we were. Okay, let's look in here. Oh, another one. Hold still.
Everyone all right?
Yep. Yep, I'm okay. Oh, there's still something. Still something up there. Geological survey notes. Several fascinating qualities of Veridanum gigaseus. Right, the parasite, the slugs. Excuse me. Highly modular internal biology. Elaborate system of organelles, nerve endings, blood vessels, and hormone receptors exist inside the flesh. Attached to a suitable host, the parasite behaves like extension. A metaphor. Imagine shoving a bypass shunt into a terminal. The shunt is the parasite. The terminal is the host. The parasite's nervous system houses a string of kernel-like cells capable of receiving and transmitting neurons. What are the implications? Thought manipulation? Thought control? Third, I've noticed an ambient reverberation in the parasite's nervous system during periods of intense electrical activity in the Eridanos atmosphere. Larger specimens display a greater sensitivity, direct correlation between the complexity of the nervous system and its size. There seems to be no upper limit to the size of these parasites. Oh god. Theorize that these caverns may be a particularly large specimen. According to company policy, beginning taste ingestion test now. May the law protect my atoms. Oh god. And that's the guy who died. Because that's no good. Oh my god. So this is where they, like, discovered the slugs? That's definitely a skeleton. Oh dear. Okay. What's up the other direction? Because there's another passage, I think, yeah.
Perfection!
Okay. This connects. I just realized they're saying painted host because the parasites are also painted. I don't know why that took me a while to realize. Huh. So this... Okay, transition to Eridanos. Let's see where we end up. This is not at all where I expected to be going. Alright, well this is back out here. Huh. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, that put me pretty far away, I guess. Can I save? Okay, good, because I'm going... Oh, God, of course. I'm gonna call that good for this time, and I'll keep exploring more of the Exploitation Reserve next time. Catch you later.